Welcome back, everybody. The History Guy here. Time to dive into another one of the new Academy missions here on Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts. And we're going to take on the German Pride mission. Now, I know that this is probably meant to be a Bismarck, and we're going to build the Bismarck at some point, but not today. Today, I'm just going to go for whatever will help me win this mission. So we've got $110 million available. We're going to have a heavy cruiser with us, I guess the Prinz Eugen. We're going up against a battleship, a battlecruiser, 2 heavy cruisers, and 6 destroyers. So we're going to have our hands full. Supreme main guns feels like the way to go, but honestly, I think I would rather get the balanced tech. So let's go ahead and take a look at our build options for this mission. We do have, I did play with this mission a little bit, if you remember, a while back, just to see what I could build, and you can see what I initially went with. I don't know if this is going to be enough to get this mission done, because it didn't seem like it was working for me before. But we've got the super heavy shells, we've got the high TNT, we've got kind of everything that we need here. I don't know. I might tweak this a little bit. Okay, so I made a number of changes. Most notably, gone from 3 barrels on each turret down to 2 to save some weight. We've also added some anti-torpedo protection, gone up to Krupp 2 armor, dropped the speed a little bit, added some bulkheads, and switched to Lyddite 2 explosives just because of the extreme cost of the high TNT. We've added some torpedo tubes, and I switched to the rangefinder 5 because it gives me the quicker gun aiming speed, which should help against the multiple targets that we're facing. You can see I've still got some available weight now, but my cost is pretty much maxed out. So that's kind of the sticking point, especially if I drop back down to Krupp 1, that's going to add weight but reduce cost. But those are kind of the things that we're dealing with. There's really not a big difference in armor strength, I suppose, so maybe we're better off to drop to Krupp 1 and give myself that extra room and just maybe add that somewhere else. Okay, so I went up to anti-torpedo 2. I added a few more inches of belt and belt extended armor. So let's see what that gets us. All right, here we go. 1 battleship, 1 battlecruiser, 2 heavy cruisers, 6 destroyers. All we need to do is sink the battlecruiser to win without losing our Graf Spee. Awesome, very cool. So that's kind of where we're at. And let's see if we can make this happen. As many of you have noted, and I've noted myself, we've definitely seen a nerfing of the power of these bigger guns and the accuracy, so it definitely has made this more of a challenge. And I don't know if that's intentional or what, but we're going to see how it all plays out. I'm not feeling real confident in my chances at the moment, but we're going to see what happens. Obviously, I don't have that long-range rangefinder, which, as I'm thinking about this a little bit, if our only goal was to sink the battlecruiser, maybe I was better off building the rangefinder with that in mind rather than the multiple targets that I'm going to face. Okay, we've spotted them. Out at a pretty considerable distance, well, about 19 kilometers. I'm surprised I didn't get them sooner. The question is, of course, which one of these is my target? I'm guessing that's probably the battlecruiser there. So that's probably the guy we're after. And he's going to stay wisely in the back while I find myself having to go toward him. Going to be aggressive with our torpedoes. I don't expect to do anything much with these 20-inch torpedoes. I'm mainly using them to kind of mess with his ability to hit me. We're going to have to go ahead and go broadside here so we can get all of our guns to bear on this guy and try to take him out. I'm going to start with the HE and see what happens, because I'm using these Lyddite shells. Right now, only at a 3.6% chance to hit. Might try to score an early hit against this guy as he's coming in at me. Although I could have used my secondaries to do that. Right now we're going to get all of my guns firing on him. And there's the first hit. Looks like he landed one on me, but didn't really do anything with it. See, that's what I'm afraid of, is I'm just not gonna get much penetration with 16-inch guns, even with super heavy. You can see I've landed I've actually landed 13, and 11 of them have been completely blocked. Not able to penetrate. It feels like they have, I mean, I'm using 16-inch shells, super heavy, and I'm firing on what I assume to be a cruiser, and I can't get any penetration. There's a hit. That was actually overpin. Got to be careful with the Graf Spee, because if he sinks them, I lose the mission. I'm actually going to go ahead and tell them to get into a following position instead of going out close. Although he's going after my battlecruiser, and he just got an ammo detonation on the battlecruiser. And that's all we need to do to win this mission, so maybe that's what we need to do. Maybe just focus on that. My 8-inch guns have a 12% chance for hit. And the Graf Spee, I mean, the Devastation, that's the name of his battlecruiser, probably has thin armor, so maybe we can do this. All right, all right. I need Graf Spee to get out of there before they get taken out. Come on, baby. Take this thing out. Yes. Get out of there, please. I do not want you screening. I want you following. Why won't you obey orders? All right, you know what? Let's just do this manually, I guess, before you die. All right, we've got a good start on the Devastation. Let's try HE for a minute. All right, what's going on here? Torpedoes. He missed. We're good. Let's be a little more cautious of that. Come on, let's get some hits. I want to see what the HE does. Hey, another ammo detonation. That was a 9-inch gun that time from my cruiser. Cruiser's getting the big hits right now. Alright, those HEs aren't doing anything. Seriously, Graf Spee, could you please come back and join me? And Devastation's turning toward me again. It's gonna make it harder to hit. My reload time, about 46 seconds. There's a nice hit. Thought I saw some torpedoes coming at me, but now I don't see them. Alright, we might have a decent chance on this one. If I could just get some more hits. And if I can keep the Graf Spee from getting sunk. Should have kept it back to begin with. Oh, wow! Oh, yes! Since this was German Pride, does that count as being hooded? I think it does. I was not expecting that. Wow, that went really well, and that went super, super fast. All right, so not a long mission there, but thanks for watching, guys. Let me know your thoughts. Use the comment section below. I'm off to New York, so you won't have any videos for just a couple of days, but we'll be back this weekend. Thanks for watching.